Hey y'all, welcome to Hair by Shelby Campbell. I've been a hairstylist for 5 years and I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone today doing a video. If y'all like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's get started in doing this balayage today. So I'm going to take diagonal sections back, starting her balayage. We're going to take this product in V motions and we're going to take it in just right here about mid shaft and we're going to brush it up in this motion right here. Don't take it in and brush down, it leaves a line of demarcation. So we're going to take it and we're going to brush it on. Lay your hands flat like this and work the product in. So the next section we're taking diagonal back. And we're taking pretty big sections because we're gonna leave this in between. We wanna have some dimension in there. So like I said, start at the mid shaft and go down and then start feathering it up like this. It's going to create that, you know, sun-kissed highlight look, and then we're gonna take it flat hand and put the product in right here. Okay, so as I get into the crown right here, I'm going to take this section and we're going to weave out this first section to help the blending of the balayage. So I'm going to take about medium section weaves and we're going to leave that out because we're wanting the dimension, and then we're going to put it right here at the mid shaft and we're going to take it and run it up to help the blending process. And then in the next section, we're just gonna slice it out. And I like to always have an extra towel right here to wipe your hands off so you're not continuing to get bleach on the other hair. So we're gonna take another section, probably about 1 inch wide. And we're gonna split this one into two different sections. So as I said, we're going to weave this out and drop this and take the product about mid shaft and just rake it up like this and then saturate really well through the ends. And the same for the other side. And remember to saturate the ends really well. Okay, now we're getting on up to the top. We're gonna split this one into 2 sections as well. We're gonna go with more of a heavier weave right in here. Let that drop. Start at the mid shaft and start raking up. I know it looks like I have a lot of product right here, so I'm going to just kind of blend that up like this, and it helps saturate it real well. And then take the other side of your brush and bring all this down. And you kind of see that I'm doing like a W type shape. And that's what I'm going for, because when this is dry, it's all going to blend so well together. So we're getting to the top section right here, and I'm going to comb this out. See? So I'm going to leave this section out, and I'm going to take this. Make sure you comb it real well. So this whole section is, I'm going to paint. And I'm going to start, like I said, at the mid shaft and then paint up. And try to always remember to get the corners of the hair. It will help the balayage blend so much better. And some people like to use balayage boards. I guess it's your preference, but for her hair and her textured hair, I'm just going to hand paint it. So as we get to the front, I have kind of diagonal backed this section, and these are going to be for her baby lights. So we're going to take out this and clip this back. For baby lights, it's a really thin, fine section. So let me get right here. So y'all see how baby fine this is? And we're going to microwave this. And y'all see it's hardly any hair, but when it gets finished, it's going to be like baby lights. So I'm going to take mid shaft and down across her face, and I'm going to kind of feather it up in this full, so it's not like a hard line. And then take it, really saturate the ends, kind of feather it to the root. And I typically lay 4 fulls back to back in this front section. So I'm going to take a really thin section right here and do this. And then we're going to microwave this as well. So it's really, really small weaves. Y'all see how small, like you can barely even tell it's there. I did my 4 fulls right here, and I'm going to take diagonal back sections because we're going with the roundness of the head. And we're going to take this and skim off the top right here. And we're going to feather it up like we did the back. And diagonal back. We don't have to really take such big sections like we did in the back, and we're going to skim off the top, let that fall, and then we're going to bring this up. And more so around the face, we'll kind of bring it up some more to blend in with those balayage money pieces in the front. So you see we kind of came up higher right here. Okay, so we're going to come to this other side, and we're going to do the same thing as we did on the other. So we're going to take little micro weaves and lay 4 back to back, mainly focusing on her up here towards her root of her head. So I think I'm just going to leave that out, and we need to take this section a little finer. So we're going to micro weave this right here, and y'all see, I mean, it's baby lights, I guess you could call it. So we'll take this and we'll go mid shaft down, and then we're gonna feather this up. Make sure there's enough product so it keeps it down and doesn't pull it up, and then kind of like feather it up into her roots. Don't like put it down and pull it down like this. Just kind of mid shaft and feather the product from here, and then really saturate the ends. And then fold it up. So we're going to take another micro weave, lay that down, clip that back, microwave this. Like I said, start at the mid shaft and feather the products up. And And if you don't have enough product on there, it's going to push the hair up. So we're at our last section. We're gonna do diagonal back, right here on the ears. And this is the finished product. So we're gonna let her process about 20-30 minutes and we'll rinse her out. So we're gonna use the conditioner first with this treatment. Most shampoos you shampoo first, but with this line, Monate, this is our reconstruction line, so we're gonna condition first. So the difference between this and any other line we have is you use it all as a system. So we're gonna condition first and kind of like mid-shafts down, because after processing, you know, lightener, it kind of dries people's hair out a lot. So we'll leave it on here about 1 to 2 minutes. So now we're gonna take the shampoo after we've conditioned, and we're gonna use about this much. And then we're gonna really emulsify this in our hands, and you have to make sure her hair is soaking wet. So with us just coloring it, you see it's setting up just a little bit. But we're not gonna it's really gonna set up the second time we wash it. So we're gonna leave this on 1 to 2 minutes and really just pay attention to her scalp, because we don't really have to shampoo her ends. So, and for the second shampoo, we're going to do the same. We're going to use about a nickel size. We're going to really emulsify it in our hands. And y'all can tell the difference in the suds, because the first time is removing buildup, and this second wash is actually cleaning the scalp. Okay, so we're gonna take this mask and we're gonna take about a thumb scoop of this, about that much, and we're gonna apply this to her ends. Notice I didn't put a conditioner on her hair yet, and we're gonna wring this out and we're gonna just focus on her ends. And you're gonna let this sit 5 minutes. So we're gonna wash this out with lukewarm water. So you can either use the conditioner again, but because Lindsay's hair is so good, we're not going to even have to use the conditioner, but some people with thicker hair will want to go back in and use the conditioner after the mask, which is totally fine. Okay, so the first product that I'm going to use on her is our Rejuva beads. It is a split-end mender and it's fabulous. So I'm going to do about 2 pumps. I'm going to rub my hands together and we're going to focus really on her ends because it's going to mend any split ends in less than 1 minute. And then we're going to go in with a Monate Moxie Mousse. It's fabulous. I love mousse because, or our mousse, because it's not heavy and weighs the hair down. So we're going to go in with the Monate Moxie Mousse. We're going to shake it up and then we're going to do about 2 pumps. 1, 2. Rub our hands together and we're going to kind of start right here in the crown and really emulsify it in. And then by far my favorite product that's next is our blowout cream. It speeds up on blowout time. It's anti-frizz, it's a heat protectant, all in one. So this blowout cream is truly a must-have product. We're going to take about a dime size amount, so about this much, and I promise that's going to be enough. All of our products are highly concentrated, and we're going to focus on her ends again because you don't want it going up in her roots, and you know, not that it's going to make that big of a deal, but it's just not going to help her roots. So we're going to really focus on her ends. All right, let's blow dry. So check out our finished product. You can see the dimensional highlights in here as the balayage and taking the weave sections. Thank you for watching this video and we'll see you next time.